Hello and welcome to this session of showing my work off. Today we're going to be looking at slow. Gee, that worked well. But yeah, slow is kind of like the anti-Facebook. It's trying to remove the addictive properties and they kind of teach you how to use a social network mindfully. And it was kind of hard to go about that. I think it needs a lot of reworking, but let's show you what I've got so far. So if we sign up, let's go Tom Marley. And if I tab out on these, they do validation. Anyway, just to show that. So we're in, and it'll just show a message here when there's no post to read. Let's write a post. And this is kind of cool. This is probably the interesting start of the project. If you type a bit, the text gets smaller and smaller. Let's show off grabbing an image. So get a portrait image here. It kind of artistically shows that, like portrait images show on the left. Well, that was the goal when I built it, but yeah. So let's post this page. Now I want to read posts. Yeah, get this. And this is one of the dilemmas I had. On a desktop, I can show this all in one go. And I did that at first, and then when I went to make the mobile, I was like, well, this isn't consistent, this isn't mobile first, and so forth. And obviously you can just click back and forth, and this kind of seems to make sense on a mobile, but on a desktop it's like, well, why, there's only a room here, why didn't you use that? So that's probably something that I would address, and I think really I would get rid of this whole top bar and just have a hamburger menu and a comments icon on the right hand side, and instead of just going next, so you have to leave comments, so it's kind of forcing you to be social. And because there's only one post, it'll probably go back to the same post. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I think no bar at the top, comments on the right, and we go back to this idea that you go to a bit of effort so that you tap on it and it shows the next page. And on a desktop, it shows next to it, even if you've got duplicate React views and stuff. I think it'd be worth it. So these two buttons would kind of disappear. Now, how to get rid of next? I think I'd like to make it so that when you do nothing, a loading bar appears and you get to the end and it takes you to the next post. So if you do nothing for long enough, it goes to the next post, and that would get rid of this next button. And so you would just end up with a more of an artistic playing field that the whole screen appears to be dedicated to the post or dedicated to the photo, and I think that would be better. Obviously, you can share your URL with your friends, so maybe not obviously, but I don't know if this is against the slow ethos that like it clicked it and this very visually appealing thing happened. I have to think about that. Let's bring up a private window. You will befriend Tom Marley. So, yes. I know what would be cool to do. Let's Fred Marley. Okay, we're now friends. We can now see this post from her. What would be cool is just to point out that this renders in real time. So if I bring up comments and oh, look at that, on the other window the comment appeared. So that's the real-time WebSocket stuff. It's in React, it's in Node.js in a framework called Sails. I used it prior to version 1.0 and it's changed a fair bit for 1.0. I think if I have time, I'll probably learn the new stuff and maybe do a video course or something sometime. But that's a fingers crossed idea. That's about it. So yeah, having fun playing with Slow. Well, peace out.